Okay, not everybody's going to understand what I'm trying to say, but it's for whoever that will. You could be having dealings with the white man, right? And I'm not saying this is like an interracial relationship, which it could be, but it's also giving like, okay, well, y'all were a black family, and at the point that I was getting ready for y'all reading, my ring fell off. So it's like, okay, you're going through a divorce. We got to go see the white man to get this divorce. Now we got to go through the white man to pay them for child support. Now I got to go. There's some type of like aspect where y'all thought that y'all could keep something either together. Y'all were going to be able to do something out of the court system or figure something out. But it's like, okay, well, it's just is what it is. This is also as simple as like you have a connect, right? Let's say you had a friend or somebody that you knew that did, a certain industry. They was a barber, they were a mechanic, they were they specialize in something, and it's like now that relationship's dead, you got to go through the white man, you got to go through someone else who has an actual like corporate business essentially. Okay, so there's something that you feel like you're going to have to divert your life, especially for my people. You want to divert, and it's like, okay, well now it's going to cost me more money, or now it's going to be more expensive because I got to go through someone else to do something else. But it seems like you are counting up your blessings. It seems like you're trying to be very optimistic. If you had a question, the answer is yes. Okay, but it seems like you have some like, okay, I realized me being in my head, me being in some type of dark thoughts, the only thing that it's going to do is stabilize some type of like imbalance. That's going to cause me to feel this way, be self-indulgent, overreact, be overly toxic and or connected to somebody I shouldn't be, whatever the case may be. All right, so you're starting to realize like, okay, I do have power over my mind and how that reflects my reality. So good job. But there just may be a change that's going on with either the people you're around and or your environment and or how you get something done. You also could be dealing with a lawyer, and it's kind of like, okay, well, the situation isn't the best scenario, but you know, it could be worse, and you're like, okay, I'm just going to go for stability. You know, this was something that I was, you know, invested in. It's just over. I'm ready to move forward. Okay. All right, what else is going on for water signs? Someone at some point had some type of fertility concerns. Whether you're like, okay, I don't know if I'm ever going to have a kid. I don't even know if I want that anymore. Or it's like, okay, do I keep the baby? Is this the father? Something like that was going on. Or maybe somebody just completed a DNA test. What else is going on for water signs? All right, something is a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. You may just be going to a carnival fair, but it just seems like either life or just general, somebody that you're dealing with is kind of like, okay, now I'm going to sit back and think. Let me figure out why I even was involved with this. You're seeing somebody in general as a questionable person. See, I told you, a small win is a small win. So it's like things may not completely go in your favor, but you're going to see some type of light at the end of the tunnel. And you honestly may look good while you do it. So whatever it is that you feel like you're going through, you don't show it. Okay? Something about an air sign could be important, or even an earth sign. Okay, someone's mad. Let's figure out who's mad. This could be your day one, or somebody that considered you a day one. This could be a parent, a child, somebody's upset. Cancer, it could be you. Okay, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, someone with the initial D, as in David, first, middle, last. Someone with the initial J, as in John, first, middle, last, or a Leo. Okay, somebody's upset. Let's see why. Why is this person upset overall? They feel like you don't really care. You're disinterested. There's something that's happening to them, or something that's going on with their home, and they feel like you just kind of like, hey, you got to solve it on your own, or you let them to deal with it by themselves, especially if they have some type of family dynamic or they have children. There could be a situation, you know, that happens in a few weeks, and they're like, okay, well, what do I do? They want some type of emotional support and or wisdom. And it seems like you're letting somebody fight their own battles. They feel abandoned. Okay? Again, this could be somebody that you've known for a while. You need to take advantage of some type of opportunity. Again, I think you're starting to see like, okay, it's the little things. It's my mood. It's how I look at certain things. It's my perception. Maybe I've gotten something wrong. Something about a message could be important. Maybe you're traveling soon, or you're going to send a message. Be careful who you tell your secrets to. That came out of a fire signs. So be careful. You do need to make a final decision, especially if you're moving or you're traveling for something. There's something you may need to hold back on. You need to maybe either be the bigger person, or, you know, if you got some type of like, oh, I can get passive aggressive, or oh, I can just dismiss them, just dismiss this situation and keep moving. All right. You could have been with someone who was a karmic soulmate to learn a karmic lesson. Final messages. Get a test. Somebody is burning. All right. Who's burning? This could be someone with the initial L, first, middle, or last. This could be someone with the initial O, the initial S, the initial U, V, a Libra, the initial W, or a Capricorn. Okay, it also could be Sagittarius. Be careful. Someone could be obsessive. Make sure it's not you. We do have pharmacy out here, so if this is you that's sick, make sure you go to the pharmacy. Okay. Someone's trying to fit in, whether this is to a circle, a job, an industry, or just into clothes. Right. Don't be too overly obsessed with your body. Something could be going on with your cousin, a family friend, a family member, a co-worker, someone that's close to you. They could be heartbroken over a situation. You could lose a key and or a debit card soon, so be careful. Make sure you're thinking your situations through. Okay. It seems like you're stop talking down on yourself, or you're getting better at it. So good job. The initial Q could be important. Somebody's going to tell you something, but you got to let them talk without you interrupting. Okay.